It's so strong now.
Good morning everyone, hope we're all doing okay. It is very, very windy today. Seems to have warmed up. I hope that's the case with everyone else, wherever you may be. But no, last week we had about 0, 1, 2. This week we seem to be hovering around between 8 and 11, which, trust me, I will not complain about in the slightest. That is much more dealable weather. Those morning rides when it's just absolutely too cold. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, absolutely too cold. I normally don't have a problem with getting on the bike regardless of the temperature, but you know, I do know for a fair few of you, it can be quite a task to wake up in the morning, go outside, realise how cold it is and think, ah, I've got to get on that motorcycle. It's not ideal. Right, so this morning I am going back to Kingsland. It's an area where I've spent quite a lot of time recently. It actually is one lane, I think, around here, but oh no, two. Oh well, who knows? I'll let him go. He's clearly in more of a rush than me. But yes, no, I'm on my way to Kingsland again today for some more training for my tests, or tests now, having passed last week. So hopefully the training today goes swimmingly. It seems to be absolutely clusterfucked with traffic. That is fine. The advantages of owning a motorcycle in London. Right, this is really starting to stretch on. Wonder what's gone on. It's funny because my maps decided to take me this way rather than the way that I'm used to going, the way that I actually know. And I have no idea why it's taken me this way if this is the traffic around here. I can only assume something much worse has happened the way that I usually go, because this is quite shit. This whole bridge is absolutely filled with fucking traffic. So I was about to say, let me go, buddy. That'll make our lives a lot easier. Make sure there's no bikers behind me. Right, I need to go right at the roundabout. I need to remember this. I do fairly know this area, it's just I don't come down here very often, so... I don't know if any of you saw on my Twitter, but the other day I went for, actually the other week now, I went for a ECG at my local hospital, just to have a look at some ongoing heart issues I've been having for the past year. Results from that weren't exactly perfect, but my ECGs never are, so it's nothing really to be over concerned about. Especially when it comes to my heart, I've had much worse ECGs than the one I had last week, but obviously for doctors it still raises an area of concern. So I'll be going back in, well, a few weeks whenever I get this letter to go in, be put on a treadmill, strapped up, let them monitor me all they want, that kind of stuff. Should all be fun and games, but I've had just about everything that you can imagine. ECGs, 24-hour tapes. Last year I even had a heart stress MRI scan, which wasn't pleasant, but you find out a lot of information from this good stuff. I just want to give a quick channel shout out to oh god, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but it's either Revelator or yeah, it's Revelator. It's probably Revelator Alf. I can't say it, and if I have got that wrong, I apologise. But he covers a lot of videos. Covers a lot of topics in his videos. Mainly think of him as like a motorcycle news channel, if you will. He did a great video probably about a month or so ago now on ULEZ. And the other day he did a great video on Harley Davidson, who are facing a bit of financial trouble at the moment. He had some very interesting points. Especially some relating around, does Harley Davidson's financial situation revolve around the fact that maybe they don't appeal much to the young industry, the young market, the young audience? You know, how many, I mean, I'm not saying there's none, but how many Harley Davidson riders who are younger than 40 do you see? You know, I know there's probably a few of you out there, maybe in your, I don't know, mid-20s, late 20s, 30s, who ride a Harley Davidson and probably think, yeah, it's the best thing since sliced bread, and by all means, fair play to you. I've only rode one Harley Davidson in my life, so I'm not going to comment on the quality of their motorcycles, because that as well varies from model to model. But they definitely do have a point when you think about it. Like, a lot of people in their young 20s, possibly even all the way up to 40s, 50s, now appeal to all these sport bikes. Everyone loves a sport bike, or in recent years, street bikes. You know, your MTs, your street triples, that's it, sorry, street triples, all that kind of stuff. And then of course, not to mention your R6, your R1s, your Fireblades. That bike has a very strange, like, alarm thing going on. Sounds like it's about to absolutely just malfunction and stop working, but I'm sure that's not the case. Oh god, I found myself in a bit of a pickle here. Never fear though, the advantages of having a motorcycle in London. Right, I'm almost at the place where I've got to do the exchange and what have you, but I'll pick it up later when I come back to it. Right, so many hours later, I don't actually have a clue what I was talking about before. Might only be a second to you, but it's been about, God, 6-7 odd hours. But oh well. The training day went okay, so next test is booked in. Just got to pass it now. Yeah, so this Sunday, taking part in the Fred Hill Memorial Ride, which is starting at the Ace Cafe on Sunday. It's not actually that early of it. Thank you. Sorry, that absolutely scared the life out of me. Did not see if he had seen me, so... oh, right, anyway, what was I talking about? Fred Hill Memorial Ride, Ace Cafe, not an early start. It's being run by the Motorcycle Action Group, MAG. Definitely, if you're available, come on down to it. It's nice to get out on the bike if you haven't been on the bike for a while. It's nice to get involved in a group ride if you haven't been involved in a group ride in a while. Also, besides, come on, bike season is literally around the corner. If we get through February, if we get through March, and boom. I count the start of April as bike season, so we literally have, what, just over a month and a half. Unless, of course, you're a commuter in winter on a motorcycle, just like me, in which the bike never goes away. What a very well-behaved dog. Didn't even need a lead. Oh, that is nice. Speaking of Harley Davidson. Oh dear. I wonder how old that guy was. He probably just made my video look like shit. Ah, you can't beat that noise. I will be recording on Sunday, so there'll be a video of it up. But hopefully you won't need the video, hopefully you'll be there. Although if you watch the video anyway, hey ho, who cares? In regards to the other videos that I had planned, the bike review, the thermal review, the video on uni, yeah, I'm going to do them. It's just about finding time. Time is proving a lot more difficult to find. However, bear with me, I'm obviously a university student in his third year and in his final term of his final year, so as you can imagine, there's quite a lot to do. That being said, the next video will be on Sunday, is when I'll record it, if I actually get round to editing it on Sunday, which would be an achievement for me. Record, edit and upload all on the same day. Jesus, it's never been seen before on this channel. Who knows? There is a first time for everything. I'm definitely getting away from you guys. Right, I've yabbered on for far too long. I'm on my way to the supermarket now to get some fruit and veg for tomorrow's workshop. Wish me luck on that. However, it will probably take me a fucking stone age to get there because fucking traffic at the moment. Traffic all the time. Just traffic all the time. Even when you can filter. I can't exactly filter through that. You know, I could, but not without being extremely reckless and extremely dangerous. But hey ho, these are my problems, not yours. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and yeah, look forward to the video on Sunday. I'm sure it will be a good one. Right, thanks for watching. That was close. Cheers, guys.